right, the first thing you're gonna do is locate the drain plug, which is right here. It's a 24 mil. I already broke it loose. And now we got my drain pan underneath. Hey, this one's actually got some fluid in it. Not like the Lancer that had like less than a quart. Now there's this little transmission cooler line. I'm gonna unhook this right here. It's an 8 mil. Now, just like you don't point a gun at anything you don't want to shoot, I'm gonna move my body because right now I'm right in the path of where this is gonna come out. And then I'm gonna do some of this stuff, and then I'm gonna... Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Nice. Got a little bit more out of there. Alright, so I drained the fluid out. I checked it before and it was right in the correct range. So I'm just gonna look and I can see that, well, I just kind of moved it around, but it's got just under 5 quarts. So I'm gonna put about 5 quarts back into it, a little less than 5 quarts. Now, the database, all data wants me to hook a tube into this guy right here, fill this thing 2 liters at a time, and you put 2 liters in, and then you turn the car on and let it idle so the oil pump will circulate, and then you do 2 more liters. I think that's really dumb. I'm not gonna do that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill it through the dipstick right here. I mean, look at it. Does this really make sense? Why would I put a hose in here and pump it up when I can drain it down with the same hose from the top? So that's what we're gonna do, and if I mess it up, I'll let you guys know, but I think it'll be fine. All right, so there's a little T20 bolt holding this in, and this is directly in front of the dipstick. So I removed that and got this out of the way. Okay, you see right there where my finger is wiggling. All right, you see it? That's where the dipstick is. I took the dipstick out, so that's why you can't see it. But yeah, it's right there. All right, so here's what I've got going on. I've got the Flow Tool Super Multi-Purpose Funnel, and it's not long enough. So what I ended up doing is I took this tube, I think it's a 1/8 inch tube or 3/8 or something like that, and I threaded it in there, and you can't see, but there's a glove down at the bottom of that. Yeah, you can't see, it doesn't matter though. I did that because this doesn't quite seal with the funnel. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to, well, I'll show you right now. So I have the funnel up here and the tube is going down into the dipstick. Now I'm gonna be careful. I'm gonna add this like a quart at a time because I don't want this to get suddenly filled up, and also because the manual says to fill it 2 liters at a time. So I'm gonna be careful that after I put 2 liters in here, that it's not gonna just overflow. So if it starts to overflow, what I'll do is I'll go in and I'll let the car idle, and that'll run the oil pump for the transmission. All right, well, as you can see, this is what I got going on now. I'm gonna try and straighten her out, and maybe that's what the story is, but it's not draining too terribly fast from what I can tell. What I think I'm gonna do now, since it's not going in, is I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, I put 4.5 quarts in. I got in the car, I started it up, I went through each gear. Reverse, neutral, drive, neutral, reverse, park. Rest on each gear for about 3 seconds, and then let the car run for a couple minutes. And now I'm gonna take my dipstick while it's in park and idling, and I'm gonna check the fluid. And it should be right in the middle of the hot range right there. It's perfect. Perfect. 4.5 quarts, and it's perfect. So I hope that this helps you guys. It's hot as hell out here, but I'm doing it for you. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them down in the comments below. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. Keep an eye out for the hill, guys.
What? What?